Ayubowan, Vanakkam. I'm Vayoni Dimel. This is Boston Lanka News, bringing you news, views and entertainment from Boston and USA. Historic cricket series in USA, Sri Lanka versus New Zealand. The newly appointed Sri Lankan cabinet, a viewpoint. Sri Lankan diaspora has to be more responsible with their actions, says Mrs Kailasapati. Sri Lanka's national cricket team will play a series of matches against New Zealand's national team in South Florida in May. We joined with the Sri Lankan Ambassador in USA, Ambassador Jali Vikramasuriya, to talk more about the arrival of the Sri Lankan cricket team to USA. Ambassador, we know that you played a significant role in having this cricket series in USA. Could you tell us more about this historic event?
Yes. The matches will be held at the cricket stadium in Lauderhill, Florida, just outside Fort Lauderdale. It is a beautiful new stadium and the only ICC stadium in the US. Sri Lanka will play against New Zealand on Thursday, May 20th. Again on Saturday, May 22nd in the afternoon. And also on Sunday, the finals, May 23rd, again in the afternoon. This is the first ICC match in the United States ever. So it's a historical event. But what really makes this exciting is that on Saturday, May 22nd, there will be a fundraising dinner featuring the Sri Lankan team. The dinner will be hosted by a non-profit organization, the US Sri Lanka Development Foundation, which has formed recently. The money raised from the dinner will go towards the construction of a new world-class cricket grounds in northern Sri Lanka. There will also be an auction of Sri Lankan team goods such as hats and bats and with their signatures. Also, there will be opportunity for the cricket-loving people who come for the dinner to take pictures with the team. So have dinner with them. So also USA Cricket will post match ticket information within the next few days. We are hoping that about 300 to 400 people will attend the dinner. We know that a lot of people are driving and flying to Fort Lauderdale to watch the games, and so this dinner makes a lot of sense. We have blocked about 100 rooms at the Marriott Harbour Beach Resort where the dinner is going to be at a special rate. Plus, it is off-season in Florida, so airfare and the hotel rates are lower. So far, just a few $100 you can go, like $100 can go see 3 days of world-class cricket. And also have a nice dinner with the team and enjoy Florida beaches if necessary. So this is a good opportunity for all the Sri Lankans, not only for Sri Lankans, also the cricket-loving people who are living here. And also we thought to take this opportunity and have this fundraiser because there is no international level cricket stadium in the northern province. So we thought this is a good opportunity, and we get a lot of very good response from the Tamil community too towards this. So this is a reconciliation work also will happen with this.
Thank you, Ambassador. Sri Lanka's newly appointed cabinet, comprising of 37 ministers, took oath before the President Mahinda Rajapaksa at the Presidential Secretariat last week. Boston Lanka contacted Dr Trishantha Nanakara in the United Kingdom to discuss more about the new cabinet. Dr Nanakara, what do you think about the new cabinet President Rajapaksa has appointed?
I think President Rajapaksa took a good decision to reduce the number of cabinet portfolios. There was a jumbo cabinet last term, and this year it has come down to about 37, which is a commendable step forward. But we expected to see some new faces in the cabinet. Especially there were some energetic young people who contested and won in the parliamentary elections. We couldn't see many new faces in the cabinet. Among the elected or selected cabinet members, I especially noted that the media ministry could have been given to somebody who appreciate the importance of free media. I was a little disappointed to see how it was assigned. I mean the media deputy ministry of position. And then I was a little surprised to see maybe for the first time a man is in charge of women's affairs in Sri Lanka. I don't think a man understands how to strategize our women affairs policy in Sri Lanka. So that was a bit surprising.
You mentioned about the appointment of Gampaha District MP Mervyn Silva as the Deputy Minister of Mass Media. Why do you think it's a bad choice?
Because this media minister, the Deputy Media Minister, in the past he has not demonstrated his ability to tolerate opposition views. Sometime back, I remember he walked into National Rupani and then grabbed somebody, a director of news, in his neck and then threatened him. So that is not a very good sign of a country that should be respecting free media, especially in a developing country, in a developing environment, in a post-war environment. We are talking about reconciliation, and this is not a very good move. That is why.
To continue our conversation on post-conflict Sri Lanka, Boston Lanka joined with Mrs Sumi Kailasapati in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Mrs Kailasapati is contesting for the Ann Arbor City Council as a Democrat. Mrs Kailasapati, what do you think the role the Sri Lankan diaspora can play in shaping the Sri Lankan future, especially helping the country of finding a political solution? And is there any role you plan to play if elected as a Sri Lankan-born American politician?
I will not use that position to play a role in Sri Lankan politics because I feel the Sri Lankan diaspora played a very irresponsible role in escalating the ethnic conflict and the violence and then dropping the ball. And last year, thousands of people were killed and hundreds of thousands of people were displaced due to this kind of irresponsible politics. I sincerely believe Sri Lankan politics should be determined by people who still live there, not by us who have moved out and have become part of another society, the ones that we have immigrated into. People there should determine what kind of a politics they want, because it's very easy to be outside the country in Toronto or somewhere else and call for separatism and all sorts of nonsense when it has dire consequences for people there. So let them decide what they want. All my role might actually, more people are becoming aware about Sri Lanka and what's going on because they meet me and they kind of understand my politics, and I always talk about my background. So that might have an indirect impact of making Americans more aware and more kind of more about trying to understand more about Sri Lanka. But I personally don't want to play that role because I don't think that's right. I believe in self-determination, and people who live in an area should have the right to determine that.
That concludes our news edition this week. We meet you next week with another news edition of news, views and entertainment from Boston and USA. Till then, goodbye.